I need to be able to edit that. We'll do later. I keep seeing that fucking info banner pop up, and I need to change that shit. I better not get no shit crawling on me, bro. I will scream. I put that on King David, boy. Somebody come out, some bugs crawling my shit, bro. I will fucking have a conniption. Happy Saturday. This has been a weird day. Every day's been like kind of weird lately. It's been a lot of. I've been asking the universe for signs to like kind of just make sure that I'm in the right direction, that I'm doing the right thing. And then I've kind of diverted focus just a little bit on toward broads, like a handful of different bitches matched on like dating sites. One of three things happened out of every time, and it was horrible. And after that happening, after letting that happen to myself for a handful of months, I decided I'm not gonna deal with that shit anymore. So I called like any broad that I matched with that was like low on the communication scale and tried to give me the I'm busy, I'm not on here a lot excuse that everybody gives. I understand everybody has a life. I'm one of the most, I don't want to say one of the most, but I'm a very active person. I'm very busy. I'm always doing something. But if there's someone in my life that is important to me, I make time for them. Regardless, 55th Street on 55th Street, it's not a hard thing to do. But calling that out on all these broads that like, or being over communicating, like just talking way too much, and bitches don't like that. Like when you start making them think too much, they don't fucking like that, and that's crazy. That's so fucking crazy. Oh, I'm trying not to have a blowout, and because everything like for the most part, everything has been going really good. Outside of the general annoyances we talked about earlier, with the Forza Horizon thing being on the bullshit and what have you. Outside of that, life is good. Life is great. And it's going to keep getting better. And also, what I realized, not even so much realized, but, well, I guess it was a realization. Fucking autistic ass needs to. I say some broads have problem with communicating. I just have a problem with like saying just saying words sometimes. Like just the words don't come out. Just because I'm like a little bit retarded or some shit. So, we take that as we go. Any of y'all that are watching this right now, can y'all hear this fucking music? There's supposed to be like kind of like a sound blocker on this to kind of drown out all that shit. Also, something that I have to get used to is a lot of times I just end up another scroll. Any way you look at it, I'm just another scroll on the phone. And that's cool. And keeping it 55th Street with y'all like I always do. I've been telling y'all for a while, shit has got to change. Something's got to change. Big, dramatic change got to come. And I think it's all starting to come into play. I think Cuz is finally starting to realize everything I've been trying to tell him. And I feel like he was thinking that I was saying the shit I was saying to like kind of hold him back or put it or like make it more about me. Like no, it was not either of those things. It was I'm trying to enlighten you on the experiences that I've had and put you on. Like I'm trying to put everybody on. You know what I mean? Like left, right, left, kick. You know what I mean? Yo, somebody. If y'all seen the movie Scary Movie, the scene where Cindy's like learning from Shorty about the jacket, or like running, like being like a street bitch or whatever. She's learning all that, and so she like that bitch rolls up on her. She's like left, right, left, kick. Oh, son, yo, that jacket is tight, son. And then some fucking clown on the internet memed in Jacob Fatu hollering Yakramin right there, and that shit had me fucking laughing for a good minute, bro. Oh my god, it's funny thinking about it again too. God damn. We just out here vibing and shit. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Hey, appreciate you tapping in. Probably just scrolling past because I'm on it. Oh man, this. It's so crazy how loud they have these, like how loud the music is all the time. Oh shit, and it just keeps on going. That's crazy. It never ends, man. It never ends. I don't. I don't know, man. Good. I thought I had some more shit to say right now. I guess Adele right now is kind of like, hey, what's going on? Isis, Ginger, Johnny, Steven, Patron. Appreciate y'all tapping in. King of the Kings. It's a king thing. I need to learn how to fucking read, y'all. My reading skills are surprisingly low. I can read, but like sometimes I just read words wrong, and I'm like, what the fuck are you doing, bud? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, that thought literally goes through my head when I read some shit wrong. I'm like, are you what? How did you get to that from that, right? Type shit. Oh, God. We are so close to a breakthrough, man. We're so close to a breakthrough. And the last time that I felt like something big and crazy was about to happen and something big and crazy did happen, I'm just trying to be ready for it, man, this time. Like, I'm trying to be ready for everything that comes my way. It's every day I'm learning more and more about, not so much, I'm learning more about TikTok. I'm learning more about the power of TikTok, the power of social media, dude. That shit's crazy. I was talking to somebody in fucking Bangladesh or some bullshit the other day, and just from like treating this like a fucking chat room. So that's another thing. I'm trying to get my whole team on that shit, because if I can get my whole team involved in this shit and we're all making plays, we're all doing streams together, right? But we're all like gifting and interacting with each other's shit as well. Um, I feel like all of us could make money. And if I can get my whole team on this shit, bro, we're gonna be the. I don't want. I don't want to say the next Odd Future because there's not gonna be a next Odd Future or like another. There's not gonna be another Wu Tang, but it's gonna be. If I can get my whole team on this shit, bro, it's what we are gonna create for you guys is gonna be on that level. That one day a generation behind us will be like, hey, we're trying to follow their footsteps of whatever the fuck. There is no I in team, but there is a me. Think about that shit for a minute if you need to. Dance Dynasty, appreciate you tapping in. Suspect username, appreciate you tapping in too. I don't cover this up because I'm tired of looking at it. I keep fucking with it. I got her doing some bullshit. God damn. Fuck off. Bugs piss me off so bad. I'm gonna get to the 444 and chill for a second. Why the fuck are they playing this? Yo, if I'm hearing this shit, I'm getting my pussy wet right now. Like, I'm not trying to hear this at the fucking Tropical Smoothie, you feel me? This is definitely that, like, shit, my man ain't home, come through in here home type shit on my R. Kelly shit. Like, what? No. Oh, so this broad I work with today said something to me today that hearing it from someone else feels so much better than having to say it out loud. But she recognized, like, she knows my worth and my value and shit, and my time. And just hearing her say, I don't remember exactly how she worded it, so I'm kind of paraphrasing here, but she said, "You're too good. You're too good for us a lot of the time, or you're too good to us." Something along the lines of that. And it's like, you're better. Like, your time is worth more than like the way they're offering it or whatever. Which I felt very appreciated in that moment because not very many people see how much value I bring to the table. Off top, they just see like they see all the tattoos, they see the fucking autism, and they're like, "Oh, this John got some problems, and we're not like we don't want no problem. We don't want no part of that, right?" But the reality is, I'm a superstar, and if you're tired of seeing me now, it's so unfortunate because once I get to the stratosphere of greatness, there's no coming back. There's no looking back. There's no more. I've been nice. I've been very cordial with a lot of people that are complacent with mediocrity. But now that I'm learning in real time that you're choosing the mediocrity, you're choosing to be a piece of shit, and you're like all these things that people are just making excuses because they don't want to change. They don't want to be great. They're okay being a fucking loser, and that's cool. And if that works for you, that works for you. But that does not work for me. I'm not a fucking. I was born into a fucking family of losers, and out of the majority of them that I could name off the top of my head, me and my younger sister, I think maybe my older sister too. She's kind of. We don't really talk very much anymore, but I think she is doing. Like, she's making moves too. So it's like coming from being like the reject of the family. Like, what so many people expected out of me was not what I expected out of me, right? Like I expected different, like I always wanted more than what people always tell me, like, oh, go to college, but they couldn't tell me why. They couldn't tell me why to go to college. They couldn't tell me what college to go to. They couldn't tell me what I should go to college for. They're just pushing college down my throat like it's a fucking dildo at a pride fest. And I couldn't do it. I said, we're not gonna. Hey, fuck going on, Boogie. Appreciate you tapping in, Jamie. Jay, appreciate y'all tapping in, bro. Sorry, I'm still new to this shit. I'm still not used to people being interactive with me, or even more so, me being interactive with other people because I don't fucking like talking to people. And every time I give a change of that and like try to give people the benefit of the doubt, there's some bullshit they pull, and I don't want to fucking be around it anymore. Anyway, we ended up here, and the first couple months we were back here. There was a lot of unfortunate negative feelings toward the situation. I was upset that I was here. I really don't like being here. And at the time, I couldn't really see past why I was here, other than just because I'm a failure and haven't made it, and just like couldn't make it or whatever. I kept like kind of hindering on that thought of like, I could be better, but I'm not, and I never was, never tried to be until recently. So, dude, I'm about to crash out. Where the fuck are the keys for this thing? I didn't ask to be here, right? And I mean, I kind of did. I made the choice to come back after everything went south in Florida. This shit is so crazy, y'all. And I felt like at the time, like I said, I felt very trapped and harbored. Is it in my pocket? Am I being stupid? Yes, I'm being stupid. One place I don't look, I swear it is. Maddie, Trevor, Terry, appreciate y'all tapping in. This shit sucks. Bear with me, y'all. We're gonna find a new location to exist in real time. I'll put this hoe in here. If I spill this, John, I'm gonna be mad as fuck. Okay, so we move, we get back here, we end up so the first couple months I was back in this cesspool of a state, I really couldn't wrap my head around the bigger picture, right? I knew I was here for a reason. Obviously, outside of the choice I made to come back, even though I had I could have stayed in Florida and went a different direction, but I just don't know how. Didn't Planet Fit? What the fuck? Didn't Planet Fitness used to be 24 hours? Now they close at 8 o'clock on a Saturday. On a Saturday? It's not like my fat ass going to the gym right now, but god damn it, cuz. Police on my nutsack. I'm just gonna stop here for a second. This has ultimately been a very good choice. Like I said at the beginning, I was not happy with the choice I made. Uh, I wasn't. I wasn't wanting to be here. Um, but something like kind of beyond me kind of made me feel like I needed to be here, right? And I realized that that's what it was. Is I was meant to be here at this period in time to try to get everybody around me elevated to the next level. Because I didn't realize how many people were as soon as I got the job at the Pepper Palace, I realized quickly that uh, all those people needed help. And it's not just like my hands in the restaurant type help. Like a lot of them needed to hear my words of inspiration. And I hate saying that, and I hate being that like because I don't feel like I'm above nobody. Because I'm definitely not. It's not even nothing like that. But it's just that feeling that you get that's kind of similar to that because you're. I don't know. I don't think I know where I'm going with that. So let me. This smoothie is phenomenal. It's early. It's Saturday. I don't even know. I'm trying not to be on too much of the bullshit. No loitering, bitch. It's loiter squad lurking in the parking lot in this motherfucker. You feel me? We're kind of running back through the thought process of everything right now. You know, everything makes sense now. Although it did before, it's the vision is brighter, shall we say? Um, I'm trying to see if there's a trash can because this cup is almost empty. This town is so sad. Um, like everything closes 8, 9 o'clock. A couple things obviously are a little later, but like nobody's out past. Like there's hardly anybody. Like hardly anybody on the roads right now, and that's one of the call them main roads or busy roads or whatever. Oh, okay. I'm gonna throw this shit out right quick, and then we shall proceed on this journey. Because I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with the empty cup and this. Okay. Oh fuck no. All right. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's the same one that was here the other day when I brought the head in the bag. And that was interesting. That was an interesting time in life. It's so unfortunate that my presence, a lot of times, I don't know if it's fear or confusion. It could be confusion. It could be really anything. I know where my head's at. I know what I'm meant to do in this life. I know, like, uh, sweating the little things like a lot of people do is just not me, man. And I also do things that a lot of people. Okay, look, I'm gonna say this while saying less words. I'm the white Dennis Rodman. Okay, do with that what you will. I'm the white Dennis Rodman. I know there are a lot of dummies that don't really fully understand what I'm trying to say with that, but oh yeah, because I be doing shit that people, like so many people would be afraid to, like a lot of people are afraid to do. Dennis Rodman was putting on dresses and putting on paint and acting sus, and he had a fine ass wife, and he was comfortable as fuck in his shit. He knew who he was, and that was a problem that I faced for a long time in my life. Is I was not entirely sure who I was because I kept letting other people listen to this part. I kept letting other people tell me who I was. Don't do that shit. It's not worth it. Definitely not worth it. Do nothing. If it's not bringing you happiness, joy, like if it's not bringing you happiness, joy, like I help other people because I like to, because I enjoy it, not because I have to. I don't have to do shit. I do not have to do shit, but I do enjoy seeing the brightness in someone's face when you can tell, like like you said something that like just made their day better or what have you, right? Something that like just made their day better or what have you, right? It's crazy. Lemon chopped applesauce up, bitch, like it's fugazi. Lemon haze strain on me, bitch. Every day is hazy. Like, see, rapping is fucking easy too. I wasn't even trying to do that, and that shit just came out. Like, do you and be you at the best you can, my boys and girls. And yes, that's it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, men and women. See, there's a handful of people that don't love themselves enough to be themselves, and they decide to change everything about themselves to make themselves feel comfortable about themselves, but make everyone else around them feel awkward because they don't know who they are. I don't know. Anyway, I hope that wind is not really catching too much. I thought I had a lot more to say, but it doesn't really seem like I do. Yeah, bums at the fucking community center hanging out. A lot of people ask me like why I don't have like sympathy for bums. Uh, there's a very small handful that I do, and I try to hold a lot of empathy and sympathy. But when it's clear that they just there's times that people end up on the streets because of things out of their control. I understand that, but how you retaliate from that is what matters. And a lot of people act like that's the end of the world, and then they're like, "Oh, I lost everything, so now it's the world's fault." And so they're going to try to capitalize on that. No, today is July 5. We are the people of the streets, and the people of the streets want to eat daddy. Yes. I don't know what the fuck I was doing right here. Doctor of Cousinomics in this motherfucker. When you clearly focus your mind, fully dedicate your time and your energy to your craft, whatever that may be. Maybe you're a professional dick sucker. Maybe you're a professional Olympian. You know, Popeye's chicken pepper. Like whatever it is you do in life, do it and do it the best that you can. Be the best that you always can be. Damn, they got that junk closed down already. Oh hell. Wah, wah, wah. On Mystery Gang, cousin. And yes, crybabies at TikTok. I'm being safe. I know what I'm doing. Y'all got my ass one time because y'all said I wasn't being safe, but that's a very dumb thing to assume from the other side of the screen when you have no knowledge of my mentality, like my focus, none of that shit. So we move on. Hey, some Junter shooting off fireworks again over here. But maybe I missed it. Maybe we missed it. Oh well. We gonna see. I hope y'all can hear me on this fucking goofy ass thing. I hope I'm not being too loud. And if I'm being too loud, hopefully someone will at least tell me like, hey, pump the fucking volume down a little bit. A lot of things will happen in your life when you start taking accountability. You start just doing the best you can every day at whatever it is you do. Fucking bitch ass hoe. On King David, boy. The shit rolling backwards. I don't like that shit on King David, boy. Oh yeah, the crackers are still shooting off fireworks around here. We got a Saturday night showtime. Oh, we're gonna miss it this time too. We're gonna miss it this time too. Yeah, alakazoo, alakazoo. I act like a monkey at the zoo. Alright. We back, like the country song says. I'ma take a quick break. We back, like the country song says. I'ma take a quick break. Take a quick break. So we're gonna stop at this firework tent up here on the other side of Custerville. See if they have anything left. And if they have anything left, I'm gonna say, is that shit on sale or not? got so many. Boy, I got so many. Boy, I got so many. Boy, I got so many. My job. I got so many ways to get paid. I'm on my clown shit like every fucking day. These bugs are fucking trash. I hate it. That is the worst part of this ride. Every day. Except for when it rains. But the fucking bugs are. They bounce off my fucking head. It's like they're got a target on me. And they even fighting me. She is crazy out in these streets. She said bye, she didn't want no part of that. Assalamu alaikum.
What the fuck?
Who crashes giants into the fucking towers?
What is this guy doing? Yo, Cody, what are you doing, bro?
I hear the cicadas. Fuck the low get like boy. junk might be open right here. They got nothing. Damn. Yeah, they got all that shit packed up. Never mind then on that, cuz. Okay. God damn, I hate stupid ass people. Damn. I probably. There's a possibility I could go in there and be like, hey, yo, what do you have left? What can you do for me? Type shit. I don't necessarily want to do that. We're going to run in there, get the ritual pieces, then head on over to Sonic and get something to drink. You can go. God damn, these stupid people get on my nerves. I know I just said that, but motherfucking bitch, they do, and they always will, and I'll call it out every time. So every time I come in here to get medicine, call it, this fucking old bitch in here, older than time itself, always nosy as fuck in my business. I want to see if, and she's the only one that ever asked me for an ID too, which is so funny because it's like, you're trying to get my name or something, try to catch me doing something I'm not supposed to be, because that's not what's happening. Just because I act ignorant a lot of times. Oh, damn. Doesn't mean I always am. And just think about like Jim Carrey. And just think about like Jim Carrey.
ID out. $5.78. If it doesn't work, just push the green button down at the bottom.
Oh, okay. Thank you, thank you. You too. Alright, so there are two things we're going to point out about that interaction. Y'all got ears, y'all heard it. So in the time I was standing there, there was two people in front of me. The person in front of the person in front of me, she asked for his ID for lighter fluid. Okay? Again, well, just stay with me here, it all makes sense. The next bitch, the one that's in front of me, orders a pack of cigarettes, and y'all did not hear her ask for an ID. That fucking raggedy old cunt did not ask the bitch in front of me for an ID because she knows her or she's buddy, like it's her friend or some shit. I don't like that shit. And then, did y'all hear how fucking rude that bitch was when, like, get your ID out for me, or whatever the fuck she said, get your ID. Like, I'm sorry you're old, miserable, and about to fucking die. Actually, I'm not sorry about that. I'm kind of glad for it because we need less people like you on this planet. But if you hate your life and you hate your job and you hate everything about it, get a fucking another job. Don't try to make other people's life miserable because yours is. That is the dumbest shit I've ever fucking experienced. And because I am... This bitch want to text me back 2 weeks later. Literally 2 weeks later. Fucking stupid. This bitch want to text me back 2 weeks later. Literally 2 weeks later. Fucking stupid ass. But no, that really pissed me off. I am typically, like 90% of the time, I proceed with positive energy, polite encounters. But when you're a bitch just because you hate your life, and before you even say, oh, that's why she fucking texted me, because she wanted something from me. Fucking stupid ass broad. No, I'm gonna act like I don't see that shit ever. I'm not gonna text her back. You know what? I might even delete her number because like that shit. If you only message people when you need something from them, you're a piece of shit. You suck. I digress. Me, like a couple years. So I do this. I go get that medicine like a couple times a week sometimes. And the first handful of times I interacted with that old raggedy cunt, I tried to be nice. I asked her how her day was. Shit like that. Hey, how are you? How's it going? Whatever bullshit. Just for her to be like that that encounter was like that every time. Every fucking time I go deal with that old stupid bitch. And then she's the only one that seems to work there, which is so weird. And part of me wants to like do something malicious. Because I'm not no lawmaker or anything, but I'm almost certain you have to ID everyone that buys cigarettes. Everyone that buys cigarettes. And that didn't happen. And we've got it on tape of that not happening. So I could be that person. Send the clip to her manager. But see, that takes a lot of time out of my day, a lot of energy out of my day. To what? Like, it doesn't, like, the old bitch is still going to be miserable, especially if she gets fired, then she's going to be more miserable. Which, her misery has nothing to do with me, but it's just, I'm not going to stoop to that level, I think is what the point I'm trying to make here is. I don't need to stoop down to others' level. Because I'm more concerned about elevating those that want to be elevated. And something I've also learned in the handful of interactions I've had with countless people it's all the same. Like, so there's a handful of people that actually know what they want in life, that actually make progress toward getting that dream accomplished. I talked to 2 broads yesterday that are like just getting into college. And I think we talked about this in the video last night. But I talked to these 2 broads and I came at them like, hey, are you following your goals and dreams? Or if not, why are you not following them? And to paraphrase both of them, initially I was told, I haven't really thought about it. What the fuck do you mean you haven't thought about it? You don't think about your dreams? You don't dream about anything? You don't want anything? Is that normal to not want anything? Is it normal to be complacent with mediocrity? I don't want to say it's normal, because I don't feel like it's normal at all, but it has been normalized. We can say that. We can agree on that, yeah? It's been normalized. It's so fucking frustrating. Yeah. Oh no, we're good. Thank you. You too. I try to elevate, man. And like I said, I don't always have, I'm kind of unorthodox in the way I approach it. Still, because I'm kind of still a little socially retarded and a little bit like kind of still getting that platform of confidence built underneath my feet to where I can push others in the right direction. But a lot of times people, because I don't like really pussyfoot around with shit, I just get to the point and like find a way to get to the point as quick as I can sometimes. Because I don't like wasting my time with a bunch of like arbitrary bullshit, kind of like what I'm doing now, wasting words. I don't really care for that. But it's also, there's a social experiment I want to conduct eventually that is going to put me as, I'm going to play make-believe like some people do. And I'm going to, what the fuck is this block of ice in my shit right now? Are you kidding me? Dude, I'm not having a good time with, like, how was it was like that piece of ice that was in the, it got wet at the bottom of the ice bin or whatever, and then it like refroze and it became a block, and they just like threw that whole shit in my cup. I really, for a long time, I keep my mouth shut about my experiences with this shitty public, like just anybody being shitty. But I'm not gonna be doing that very much longer because I'm really tired of getting treated like a criminal and a fucking bum and a peasant and all this shit by people that aren't even worth a fucking $100 bill or less, worth less than a $100 bill. So the last time I got one of these, it might have been Sprite instead of what I got now, but it didn't stay with me the whole ride. I got like 2 or 3 drinks out of it, and that bitch fell right off my shit. I was so pissed. Oh, that other old bitch that's back there is the one that, so it ain't gonna do no good because she's just as bad as the other one. Oh my god. Well, white people. Alright. It's gonna be a little dark for a minute. Oh man, oh man. There's also a way to let people know that they're wrong without belittling them. I know there's a way to do that, but also I've learned in my experience from the way a lot of people treat me, they don't deserve that same respect. So go on now, baby, 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 baby. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get to the old cribbo. It's gonna kind of be an early one for Big Freddy, man. We're gonna jump on some game and commentate that. That's probably gonna be about it. Stay classy, San Diego. We will return somewhere around the midnight hour. That could be any time between now and the next 2 hours. So stay tuned, stay blessed. We'll see you later. Bye. Bye.